Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, the state of our world on Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. So what is it? Good, better, and different. Well, today is Earth Day, and we have to protect Mother Earth. We don't have any other planets, so we have to take good care of Mother Earth so we don't lose her. Now, um, the coronavirus is still with us, and it's been a devastating period of time in India, country of India. Hospitals are overwhelmed as coronavirus cases soar. What they say in a Modi-made disaster because the president of India, Modi, refused to wear a mask, have a lockdown, practice social distancing. Sound familiar? Sounds like Trumpy. And then there's this big festival, Hindu festival, where people gather. It's like a pilgrimage, and lots of people come, and he kept that going. Uh, Very bad. Led to a lot of cases. Now, there's a doctor in Texas who is developing a people's vaccine to help inoculate billions around the world. Takes a lot of money. He doesn't have a lot of money, but he's doing a good job. Now, you've heard of the Green New Deal to have um, renewable energy, clean up Mother Earth, the waterways, the land, the air. Well, there's another, in addition to the Green Deal, there's the Red Deal. Um, it's about the decolonization or extinction. Indigenous Red Deal lays out a plan to save the Earth. On Earth Day, we have to be really conscious of our Earth. And there's a new book that looks at the history of resistance against colonialism and capitalism and lays out a vision for the future to address the climate crisis. The Red Deal, Indigenous Action to Save Our Earth, details the centuries of indigenous resistance that created the movement at Standing Rock against the Dakota Access Pipeline, and what movements centering justice for indigenous people must look like. Now, that's very important. Um, since since we got capitalism, indigenous peoples have really been harmed all over the world. So we definitely have to abide by this and restore the land, return the land to the people. Some people may have a problem with that, but that's what we have to do. And that's the way it is. Have to do that. Otherwise, we won't have a planet. Now, there's we had an election in November of 2020, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won. And then a lot of people have been protesting the murder of George Floyd last summer, all kinds of things going on in the country. So now the Republican lawmakers around the country continue to push bills cracking down on protests. Legislators in Oklahoma and Iowa passed bills giving immunity to drivers who hit demonstrators with their cars. And in Florida, a nonprofit on Wednesday sued Governor Ron DeSantis after he signed sweeping so-called anti-riot legislation. And it bars local governments from cutting police budgets without state approval and raises penalties or demonstrators accused of crime, including damage to historical monuments or statues. Over 80 anti-protest bills in at least 34 states have been introduced this legislative year, over twice as many than any other year. That is very sad, very, very sad. So I'm hoping that those laws will be struck down. Now, you remember on January 6th, we had an invasion of the Capitol by Trump supporters who wanted to overturn the election. And now we have an internal investigation by the U.S. Capitol Police into the deadly January 6th insurrection has found that just ahead of the riot, an officer directed all units to be on the lookout for anti-Trump protesters, not the pro-Trump insurrectionists who went on to attack Congress. The revelation came in a congressional hearing Wednesday as California Congress member Zoe Lofgren quoted a transcript of Capitol Police radio transmissions. A radio broadcast was sent to all outside units. Attention, all units in the field. We're not looking for any pro-Trump in the crowd. We're only looking for anti-pro-Trump who want to start a fight. 6 Capitol Police officers have been suspended over their roles in the January 6th uprising, including an officer who posed for selfies with insurrectionists. Very, very sad. And these people are supposed to be there to protect us, so they're not doing a very good job. So anyway, we have to conquer the virus. You have to stay home. Only go out when you have to. Practice social distancing. Only socialize with those in your immediate household. And when a vaccine is available for you, take the vaccine. And remember, the world is in a real mess, but this virus is man-made. We have leaders around the world, like Modi in India, and Boris Johnson in England, and the leader of Turkey, and the Philippines, and Bolsonaro in, what country is he in? He's in Brazil, who all have done everything they could to make the virus worse. And of course, Trumpy here, he's the star of that show about the real losers. So, do the right thing, save people, and this being an Earth Day, let's save Earth. Let's save Mother Earth. And let's right the wrongs of colonization, all the bad things done to indigenous peoples all over the world, including this country. So do your part. You know, we're all in this together. We only have one country, one Earth. If we kill it, can't get another one. Okay, now that's a lot of news for today, so that's maybe time to have a little music. Okay, the song I'd like to sing today is called Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Okay, that was Amazing Grace. Hope you liked it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. For another meeting of Caroline Speaks to Save the World. I hope you'll be back with us again tomorrow evening. And remember, stay safe, wear that mask, and do everything you can so we can end this horrible pandemic about the coronavirus. Thank you. Good night, all.